Hi guys, welcome back to Project Becoming a Popstar. This is the second video, which is actually going to be the first week in the project of releasing my first song. So in case you didn't watch the previous video, I'm going to be taking you along the process of releasing my first song ever, from picking the song, recording it, producing it, doing anything that has to do with promoting the song. All of it I'm going to be talking to you about in these videos, and yeah, we're just going to do this whole thing together, and I feel like it's going to be so much fun. Let's dive into week one. I have a lot of updates, maybe not so exciting ones because yeah, I didn't pick a song yet, and I think this is going to take a couple of weeks, but we're going to talk about that later. So the first thing that I want to talk about is songwriting and the songs that I've written this week. I've actually been super inspired to write a lot of songs. It's mostly been like coming up with a lot of melody ideas, lyric ideas, and they're all so good. Like I want to finish writing all of those songs. I just don't have enough time to do that yet, but yeah, I've been writing a lot of songs. I've been coming up with a lot of ideas. I've actually been writing a song on my commute to work, like from start to finish, because I kind of came up with the melody and the chords when I was at home, actually having breakfast. Um, and then when I was on my way to work, I was like, okay, I think I can write the lyrics there. I was playing the voice memo on my earphones and just trying to sing it in my head and writing down the lyrics, and then I came home and it sounded great. So yeah, I think that's the weirdest place where I've written a song so far. I've been writing a lot. I haven't finished a lot of songs this week though, and I feel very, very confused about which one is going to be the first one. But yeah, I'll let you know a lot about that later. But before we dive into talking about the first song that I'm going to release and what my thoughts are right now, I want to talk about a challenge that I've been doing this week on TikTok and Instagram. And so, in case you don't know, but you probably do, Sabrina Carpenter is going to release her new album, Man's Best Friend. I think it was August 29th. She's going to release it at the end of this month. She's going to release it at the end of this month. And she's been revealing like a track title every day for the past week and a half, I think. And so I was like, what if I made a video trying to guess what each song is going to sound like? So I started with Goodbye, which was track 12. And yeah, I just wrote like a verse and a chorus for what I thought the song was going to be like. And then the second one that I did this week was Go Go Juice, which is a title that, I don't know, I'm so curious about it because it's so kind of weird. It's kind of weird, and it was actually really, really hard to write that one. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that challenge. It was very hard to try and think like Sabrina and try to write like her and be as witty as her, and try to write songs that are as funny, witty, humorous as hers, but that are also deep and fun and sound really good. So yeah, it was hard, but it was a lot of fun, and I think I might be doing some more. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do like all of the tracks before she releases the album, but I'm sure going to try to do as many tracks as I can because it's actually really fun, and I feel like it's really helping me learn new things and experiment some things as a songwriter. So yeah, that's something that I've been doing this week. I've also been doing another, it's not really a challenge, I've also been doing like covers of a lot of Macy Peters songs. I'm going to be doing a lot more probably because I don't know, I'm trying to manifest MP3. Yeah, so I just decided that the best way to do that was to do a lot of Macy Peters covers, and I just love her music so much. I'm really excited for her to announce like a single or the album. I mean, we already know that she's doing an album because she did a listening party for her friends and family, which I'm so jealous of. But yeah. So those are kind of like some fun things that I've been doing on social media this week. And then regarding to my life in general, I've been getting a sore throat for the past week, and I think the one before that as well. But I've been trying like so hard to not let it go any further and not get so bad that I had to, like stop singing. So I've been like drinking a lot of tea and eating spoonfuls of honey and having a lot of ginger, lemon, all of that magic stuff for the voice. And I think it is actually better now. It didn't get like I didn't get like a completely hoarse voice, and yeah, I think it worked. But it was really hard when I had to record a singing video, or just when I was writing songs and I was trying to sing. It was so hard to reach certain notes. So yeah, it was a little bit challenging this week, but I think I'm getting better, so that's really exciting. And then I think I forgot to mention this in the previous video, but I'm going to do this whole thing like an independent artist. Like, I don't have any management, any label, no support from anyone other than you guys watching this. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing this mostly on my own, and I'm also balancing this with a full-time job. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And yeah, it's been actually a crazy week at work because a lot of my colleagues are going on holidays, and I'm just left there to do a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's been a little bit stressful, and I can't wait to go on holiday, which is, I think this is, this is actually my last week before my holidays start. So I'm really excited about that. I think I'll tell you a little bit more about that in the next video because I don't want to make this one too long. But yeah, now we're going back to the main topic of the series, which is releasing my first song. I've been thinking about it for the past week. I still don't know, out of all of the songs that I've written so far, I'm not 100% sure which one I want to release. I think I have like 4 or 5 options, but then I think about it too hard because I'm a perfectionist. I think about it too hard, and then I'm like, yeah, maybe this is not the perfect song because of this or because of that. What I do know is that I actually want it to be a mostly upbeat song, I think. I don't think I want to make a ballad because right now I'm in a stage in my life where I kind of I don't really hate them, but I don't know, I don't really love ballads right now. I've been writing loads of them actually, but I just don't want my first song to be a ballad. I want it to be like an upbeat and fun song. That doesn't mean that the lyrics won't be heartbreaking, but I just want to write a song and release a song that is going to make people want to dance and is going to make them want to sing it all the time and be stuck in their heads, that kind of song. I actually was thinking of showing you guys like some options that I have, like snippets of those options, and letting you guys choose, but I don't know which one is the best way to do it. I don't know if I should be posting snippets on TikTok and Instagram and letting you guys tell me. Actually, if you've already seen any of my song snippets and you think that that one should be my first release, then please let me know which one, because I honestly have no idea which one is going to be my first release. But if not, I think maybe on the next video I could show you like some songs that I have, or maybe I could also do like a behind the scenes and talk to you about the meaning or how I wrote those songs, and maybe that could help you guys help me choose. I don't know, just let me know what you guys think is the best way. But I think I would really like it for you to help me choose that song, and I think that would make it a lot easier for me and probably a lot more fun for all of us. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. So the next topic is cringe. I've been thinking about it for the past week. I've been posting a lot, posting on social media every day, and I'm so happy with how consistent I've been and how hard I'm working at recording new videos, editing them, posting them, of course, and engaging. And I don't know, I feel like I've been very consistent, and it's something that sometimes has been really hard for me. Like most of my life, I probably haven't been very consistent with most things. So I'm just really proud of myself for this. And one of the things that I've noticed is how I don't really care that much if I'm cringe anymore. And I noticed this when I was editing the first video in the series, and I was like, this probably would feel very cringe for my past self. But as I was watching it, I was like, I don't even care, like I'm just talking and saying what comes out and trying to be myself. And yeah, I don't know, I most of the times, not all the time, but I mostly don't really care if I'm cringe or not. And that's something that I've heard a lot when people are trying to give you advice on, how to do things. I actually saw a Chaperone interview yesterday where she was talking about this specifically, and it felt like a sign. But yeah, she was basically saying how if you want to be a pop star, you have to be cringe, and you have to not be afraid to fail, not be afraid to succeed, not be afraid to do things that other people might not like and that other people might think are embarrassing, or yeah, anything like that. She said that all artists that are anyone right now have been cringe, and even some of them are still cringe. And I think that that is so true. And I thought I was actually never going to overcome like feeling so embarrassed about it, because I'm an introvert, and yeah, I just don't really love being perceived like that. But there are things that are still hard for me, but I just feel like I care a lot less about being cringe, and that is so freeing and helps me create better and in an easier way. So that's just a small reflection that I had this week and I wanted to share. The last thing that I want to talk about is that I've been thinking about how I want my first release and everything that comes after it to be really intentional. I don't want to just like release a song and that's it. I want to work really hard on promoting the song and promoting it how I want to promote it. I want to make visuals and artwork that fits the vibe of the song, and that kind of represents, yeah, like what this first era is about. So I am thinking about making a Pinterest mood board, and yeah, just pinning loads of pictures of the vibes that I want this first era to have, like the colors, the style, the clothes that I'm going to wear. I'm probably not going to be able to make a music video, but trying to imagine what that music video would look like. So that sounds really exciting, but I'm having a really hard time starting that because I haven't chosen the song, and so I don't know what the vibes are going to be. Like I'm not 100% sure what kind of era I want my first era to be, but I definitely have to do it, and the sooner that I do it, the more that I can flesh it out and develop it and make it into a whole universe. And I don't know, I'm just like so inspired by these artists that make albums or even EPs, and they just, you can like feel like you've stepped into a whole different world, and yeah, their music plays there and everything looks so cool. So yeah, I really want to do that, but I don't even know where to start right now. So if you have any tips, let me know. So I think that's going to be it for today. If you have any suggestions, ideas for what you want my first song to be, if you have like any topics that you think would be more fun to have, like, I don't know, maybe you're going through heartbreak and want to talk about that, or you're feeling insecure and would love a song that helps you like feel a little bit more confident. I don't know, anything that comes to mind. I'm really excited about having all of you guys come with me through all of the process. To all of you who have liked and commented the previous video, I'm super thankful for your support, and I really hope that you like the future videos and that you really like the first song. And yeah, in case you haven't yet, I just wanted to ask you to please subscribe if you like this video and to like it. And I hope to see you next time.